were like, don't bring your lady. So he was like, I'll bring a lady in the form of an object.
It's not a lady. It's an object.
It's somehow worse because you've objectified. You've literally objectified.
Don't worry, this is a disco ball.
I just simply have brought my walking disco ball, who then also comes out with a
flay. It's a glow stick sort of flay.
A
it's
neon,
glowing.
yeah.
And she's like whipping it around.
That's why you wore the lavender.
That's why I wore the lavender.
It's an Easter egg.
In solidarity with you.
With us.
For your lavender marriage.
Yeah. Which
And I guess
we're
yours
really
as well.
happy.
Yeah.
Just 3 lavender marriages hanging out. This is only the second episode we're recording here.
Wow.
In this space.
The one that happened 30
Did you say
minutes ago.
Shahrianu yet?
No, that is so Jewish educator of you, though, to suggest it.
Should we?
Something to mark the
We
moment.
should say Shahrianu.
My name
Baruch
atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Shahrianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman Wow.
Damn, that was hot.
Now the moment's been marked.
Welcome to Yenta! The podcast that's sometimes about comedy, sometimes about being very Jewish, and always about gossip. Today on the podcast, we have the amazing, the wonderful, the singing couple duo, Micah and Marnina.
Hi. Thanks for
It's
having
great to be
us.
back.
And so perfect that we
We're
got
gonna
to open up with a song.
Yeah, we're going to do another take of that,
Good,
because
yeah.
I was a little flat.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
You didn't want to say.
I just didn't sing because I was like, I'm going to let the professionals do their
You
job.
really? Yeah, you stopped.
Yeah. Well, I actually really don't know the tune so well as well, but I love it
Because it's more of the...
because it's
Friedman.
yeah, which I love.
Actually, not Debbie Friedman.
Wait,
Oh.
tick. P-I-K.
No way.
And they're non-binary.
Yeah.
I wish.
Such a non-binary, and they spell it
I mean,
P-I-K
you don't know.
with a
Could
silent
be.
I.
Because non-binary name.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you didn't catch the first episode with Micah and Marnina, first of all, you're returning Yentas because you're fan favorites. They're also a comedy musical band named Couplet. Comedy
Couplet,
musical comedy.
critically acclaimed.
We're a
Critically
band.
acclaimed. And probably, honestly, at this point, you've seen them just on TikTok.
If you
Because-
like us at all, you definitely have. They've come up on
and
your
they're
algorithm.
blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we learned recently at your live show that the crossover is real.
It's so real.
The Yenta Couplet crossover.
We've never gotten a standing ovation for playing one song
I put in our
before.
question. How do you feel getting a standing ovation in the middle of our show?
I felt so uncomfortable.
From a single song. It was nuts.
It was so good.
It was the recent Yenta matchmaking show, and you guys did a drop in like you said that Chris Rock would do at the
Comedy Cellar. Because I was like, you called right before, and we were like, and you were like, do you want us to just drop in and do a song?
We're like, of course we do. and then in the middle of the show, we invite you up, but as like a little palate cleanser.
Little treat.
You do Jacqueline Danfark.
Danfark. Yeah.
And
It's like Denmark, but with an F.
And
The hit song.
to see these queer Jews watch you was kind of a religious experience.
Yeah.
Because they were losing their minds.
Everyone was feeling seen all at once.
It was crazy. The energy in the room was probably one of the most electric moments I've ever been a part of.
It really was.
Crazy.
Well, and you two also killed.
Yes,
Yeah.
And just because they didn't stand up for you doesn't
Yeah,
mean
no.
anything.
And we
don't-
also and they sat down for us, but that
Yeah.
they were it was
They were
standing
sat. They
in
were
their
sat
head.
for
They
you.
were sat.
They were sat for
right.
you.
They felt like they had to performatively worship you.
Yeah.
For us,
They
it's
were
real.
comfortable. They were comfortable.
And they did stand at the end when we told them to stand.
When it's time to go.
Not all of them even did. We were trying to get everyone to stand. We had to be like, you up.
But it was a great show.
It was an amazing show, and so many people were like, "This is what the community needs."
Yeah.
A Yenta matchmaking show
what a
live all the
service.
time. Yeah, it was so fun and sweet, and you two were so funny, and we were just laughing and laughing.
And I know Jacqueline is her real first name.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what everyone really wants to know is how did you come up with Danfark?
Wow.
Hard-hitting
Everyone wants
journalism
to know.
question.
You're right.
Okay.
And no
okay.
one's actually asked us in a recorded forum before.
Big pressure. The pressure's on. Well, so we were doing like a writing weekend thing that I like a bunch of my friends from college will get together. We pick elements from a movie and we all have to write something using those elements.
It's called a bake-off.
Oh.
This is the cutest fucking thing.
It's great. You should join next one that we have. We haven't done it. in a
Yeah,
while,
you get a
but-
hit like Danfark out of there.
Yeah,
That's
and
huge.
so what was the name of the movie?
Intolerable Cruelty.
Intolerable Cruelty.
Starring
There's
George Clooney.
there's a reference to Tenzing Norgay, who's like in the movie. It's like someone who's helpful, but he has a funny name, and so that was the
Like
that was the
a
element.
secret source of help, because Tenzing Norgay was the Sherpa to the first person who summited Everest, but really like Tenzing Norgay was the person who summited Everest,
Yeah,
you know?
but so he
so
was
a
the
secret
Sherpa.
helper with a funny name.
Yes, and so we were like Norgay is like Norway, but they just changed one letter. So we took Denmark and we changed it to Danfark.
Yeah.
And
that's
that's
how we
how
got
we came up.
Danfark.
I love that.
And there's an Easter egg because the song is really kind of like a lot of people see it as like an attack piece on her, but she did kind of help us. in a
Yeah.
way. She was
No,
like a
I don't
secret
see
help.
it as
Your
an
careers?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Huge.
Yeah.
What's funny is people will comment like, well, she like brought the two of you together to sing the song. And we were like, we were already doing songs together.
Oh, you
that's
just
cute.
started writing it after her.
Because of her, we realized we could write songs together.
What is your because the song is about going to couples therapy. For anyone who hasn't heard it, just Google couplet and it will probably be the first thing that pops up. What's your take on couples therapy?
It's great.
Couples therapy is great.
Have you
Even-
found a new, better one?
We haven't yet. We intend to.
Yeah.
But we went back to her. We had 5 sessions with her, I think.
It's like kind of a joke of the song. It's
Yeah.
like she sucks, but we can't stop going to her.
And the
But-
reason was that
Yeah.
every session there was a gem in there. There was something that was genuinely very helpful for us to hear, even if we didn't like her and she was mean.
Yeah, it wasn't a fit for us, but I think the takeaway that we want the song to have is like that even bad therapy has merits, is better than no therapy. Especially we were doing it as a premarital thing, so like this is like something that was recommended to us, and like I've been trying to pass it on to everyone, is like before you get married, you should just go see a couples therapist together,
Yeah.
just to like
build a solid foundation.
it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
that. Did you do that?
Oh yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Build that foundation.
We did couples therapy with Jay's therapist, and then we also did it with not my therapist, but we found a new couples therapist, but we didn't really like her.
Yeah.
What's her name? Jacqueline?
Yeah, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline something.
Jacqueline Norgay.
Some people listen to the song and they're like, I want that therapist. Some people are like, I need a therapist who's gonna be just tell it to me super
Right.
It's like a-
That's
straight
people
and be
please.
kind of mean.
And
about
who's
it.
going to pick someone's side?
Yeah.
That's the problem, maybe. Or they're like, I want to go there because I want the therapist to gang up on my partner.
Exactly. I feel like that's it.
Well, just
it.
even just people who want individual therapy too are like,
Yeah.
I want my therapist to like be mean to me.
I mean, I see an argument for a therapist being like
God.
incredibly direct. I really
Yes.
appreciate
Yeah,
a therapist
direct.
that's like direct,
Direct is good.
but not in a mean way.
Yeah.
In like a constructive way. But it sounds
Yeah.
like she wasn't constructive. But
So we
she
had
those-
some good takeaways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those little nuggets.
absolutely.
What were some good takeaways?
Okay, so one thing was like, vis-a-vis like household tasks and chores and stuff.
Just the stuff that life is made out of.
Yeah.
The smallest unit.
But you
of life.
moved in together. You were already moving. You were already in.
We
How
were-
long were you living together
We
before
moved in
you-
together like a year after we got together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been living
but we had a third roommate for a long time.
So you got to blame them for all the problems.
A lot of
I
them,
love
yeah.
having a
Yeah.
roommate
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that reason.
But then when it was just us two,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
what were you gonna say about the chores?
Oh, that so she gave us like a tool for that, which was like, instead of being like, can you help me do the dishes now, or what, or like, instead of it being like a now thing, or like not saying a time about it, and so it seems like it's a demand that's like for this very moment, saying like, I'm gonna do the dishes in 20 minutes, could you help me, or like by the end of the day, could we do
could
the
you
dishes?
clean up
Or could you clean
the
up
couch or whatever?
Yeah. We always have a lot on the couch.
We're cluttery people.
Who
We are
does
both
more?
cluttery
Who cares more about the dishes?
Who cares more?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think we're pretty.
Who does them more?
Or do you both equally not care? Okay, I'm getting that it's Micah.
Yeah, but sometimes it's me.
Also, Marnina.
Marnina looks so guilty, but in such a cute way.
I know. So how can you be bad?
Yeah. What about, how do you all feel about the forks? Big forks and small forks, because we're really fighting about that.
Is that going on for you?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you this.
What's going on in your fork
Oh
life?
my god, separating the big forks and the small forks are such an issue. And I told my friend that, and she was like, "Don't worry, you'll whip him into shape." And I was like, I'm the problem.
That was my assumption. I was like, well, Jay clearly cares about.
I don't care if the big fork and the small one's going into the same.
I have no idea who your friend is, but that sounds like the most straight girl thing to say.
It was actually an older gay guy.
Oh, same
Sometimes
thing.
they
Same
say
thing.
culturally
Wait, just
similar.
so I can get a little more clarity.
Yeah.
The it's about where you put them away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
you
Jay's
want to
right.
mix them, and Jay wants to separate.
It's not that I want to mix them. It's just that I'm not so like meticulously careful about making sure they're in separate places. Sometimes like one or two small forks will just land in the big fork section.
Yes.
And that's very
There's-
upsetting.
But there's two separate
because then they
sections.
want to reach for the big fork. Like, oh, small.
Jay
Oh
keeps
no.
fork size kosher.
Folks are, they separate. They must be separate.
Very strong.
And he hates kosher in every single other way.
Yeah.
But the fork thing's very
When it
serious.
comes to
Has to wait
forks-
6 hours in between the big fork and the small fork.
Okay, as
Stupid.
professionally
Yep.
married people,
Yeah.
what's your fork advice?
Yeah.
Oh, to
this
you
will be
too?
fun if I bring all like my new married problems into the podcast.
I
Jay would
mean,
love it.
Yeah, that's good.
I just think you should,
I should
just
separate
maybe
the
just be a little more thoughtful.
gonna
about-
learn and I'm gonna
about
grow.
when you're putting the dishes away.
I'm growing.
That's just
It's
my,
just-
but it's because I'm biased because I would also want
You would-
them to be separated.
And
Maybe
are
you just
you on
need
my
to
side,
buy.
Marnina?
Maybe you need to buy a new separator
Yeah, maybe
that
it's
is
about the
has more
utensil.
clear separation.
There are little pictures. I don't think you can get clearer.
Pictures that you're ignoring.
What
amazing.
gets in the way
But
of you
you know what it
separating
is? It's
the
because
forks?
so that's the reason why I asked the dishes thing is because I care more about the dishes. So I'm always like cleaning the dishes and putting away the dishes. I'm more that person, and Jay's more like cooking, and so I need to learn and grow about the forks. But I'm the one doing whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, or Jay needs to be the one putting the forks away
Exactly.
more of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Haven't thought about that,
and
Jay.
I would also-
No, I love you. Please.
I would also
I actually
just-
really appreciate the division of labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I would also add just like hold it all lightly.
Yeah.
Hold it
Oh, I
all-
know. It's
So
really,
this
mean, that
was some
is-
advice from Jacqueline Danfark.
Oh.
Was like, the problem isn't the chore. Like, you are on the same team when it comes to life tasks.
Yeah.
Right? And so the problem isn't the chore. It's like the meaning that we start ascribing to it, and like it doesn't need to mean stuff.
Doesn't need to
No.
mean something.
Yeah.
Which is hard as queer Jews. We're of course going to ascribe meaning to
Everything has meaning.
And like the way that we approached our wedding planning, like everything was full of meaning and symbolism. The table had olive branches clipped from our front yard with our neighbor child.
And we put a kid to work for our wedding. Yeah.
Child labor.
Yeah.
An ancient Jewish value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your neighbors.
That's very nice.
Peace with your neighbors.
Was it olive?
Yeah, we have an olive tree.
See, I wasn't on
didn't.
table decks.
Okay.
That was Marnina.
Do you feel like now you're on the other side of your wedding? The last time we talked to you, you weren't married. You're on the other side of your wedding.
Wow. Look at that.
And
You're the same.
And
You've
we're all
been married this whole time.
and I'm a pro at this. But what do you think, like, looking back now at the experience of having a wedding, what does it look like now in the rearview mirror?
Oh, weddings are the best.
So amazing. Loved
It immediately after we got married, we were like, oh, this is why people get married even if they don't really like the person. Like
Yeah.
it's like the event is so
It's
fun.
so fun.
You get swept up, you're held up by your community, you're witnessed.
Get so loved
Your parents
on.
are crying.
I
It's
know.
like,
Everyone you've
yeah.
ever loved is there and saying great things about you.
It's wild. It's
Yeah.
so nice.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. But I you know, I still don't think that like a wedding is for everyone. I'm against gay marriage. No.
Speak your truth.
No, it's true. And like we've heard people be like,
This
oh,
podcast is red pilled now.
We are the Joe Rogan of Jewish podcasts.
But after our wedding, I was like, I really, really, really recommend getting married for us. It's a strong recommendation to ourselves that we have had done that already.
check.
Would you have changed anything? Anything that didn't need to happen? Anything that should have happened?
Well, our wedding venue
Could have not burned down.
could have not burned down.
Yeah. But then you got like
That's
a
good
beautiful
feedback.
That's maybe a weird way to say it, but yeah, I mean, like our first venue got
which is what the show is partially about. Right? Yeah.
Our fringe
big
show.
show.
comedy
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
It got
your
Then you
New
got
York
a whole
Times
and your New York
article.
Times.
two
Honestly,
New
you
York
would
Times
change that.
wedding articles.
I know.
I know.
This is a really big episode.
I know.
Actually, yesterday I did a show and the host introduced me. They were like, they're famous. They were just in the New York Times.
Yes.
I was like, not for any comedy reason that you would think, but I like the.
But you
that
got
is-
there.
You know,
It's got to go in both of your intros for the rest of your life.
and for the Yenta podcast
And
intro,
for the
because
Yenta podcast featured in the New York
featured in the New York
Times.
Featured in the New York
Wait,
Times.
can we, for your listeners, just go behind the scenes for a second?
Yeah.
How weird is it that they insist on using the honorific?
I hate
on
it.
It was like MX this,
I
MX
hate
this,
it
MX
so
this. And they
much.
were like, well, it has to be that or Miss Mrs.
I know.
And it's like, what? No.
You are actually the perfect people to talk to about this because I went back and forth.
And the last
agonized
name.
over that fucking honorific.
Yes,
and,
and
the
the-
pronoun.
And the
I
last
was like,
name.
The last name, because complicated for me, because I go by my stage name,
Yeah.
Marnina Schoen, but my full legal name is Marnina Schoen Wirtschafter, but Wirtschafter is a whole thing to lug behind
Yeah.
Marnina,
So-
which is already a lot.
So in the article, it says MX Wirtschafter for the
Oh,
whole
no.
thing.
No, I think they changed it to Schoen,
Oh.
but
Oh,
it
they
was.
didn't.
Oh, because
I
you
had to be
you
like,
had to
it's
ask. Yeah.
legally my
Yeah.
like my working name. I'm registered in two unions
but-
as Marnina
really?
Schoen. But yeah, there's like a weird combination for this article of like fact checked
Yeah.
information and then just like, and when did you know?
yeah.
And like to fill out this, it's just a form. Anyone can go
Anyone
can
and
fill
fill
it
out
out.
a form and
Yeah.
be in the New York Times.
Yeah.
But you
Possibly.
got picked to be big featured. Both of you got picked to be big featured.
No, I was a mini Val.
Yeah, we were mini
Yeah,
vows.
mini vows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was such a
But it was a
long
lot.
It's long. It's like
article.
700 words.
Yeah.
But they have the big vow and they have the mini vow.
You neither of you were big.
No. I wasn't.
Do they have
We
big
were big.
vows? I just thought
Yeah,
it was
there's-
just mini vows.
No,
like-
they have big vows, but
Okay.
those are always like celebrities, like
Or people-
But, I mean, which we
Yeah.
all are,
Of
but
course, yeah.
like rich ones.
Well, we
Which
Still,
I-
you did get picked to be a mini vow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And we were really like, I just want to get back to the name thing because it
Yeah.
was so annoying.
Yes.
We were really like,
And I have more.
can you just do Marnina and Micah? Those
Yeah.
are pretty unique names.
Yeah.
It's not going to get confusing. They were like, no, because of our style
It's the
guide.
style guide.
You know, blah, blah, blah.
But-
New
Can
York
I
Times.
say, I realized that there needs to be a new honorific for she theys or
Yeah,
they she's.
yes.
And I came up with it. It's MZ. Dot, right?
Love that.
It's like Ms. But with a Z.
With a Z.
Because a Z is like an X.
Yeah,
Obviously.
in that it's
we all know this.
random.
That's common knowledge.
A Z is cool. A Z is queer.
Yeah.
Gen Z.
No, they both used to be baristas and X and Z.
Yeah, X and Z. And they've fucked.
And then,
Yeah.
They have tattoos.
And their child is Y.
Yes.
but
My.
Y is very straight edge.
Yeah.
yeah. Somehow Y turned out straight edge.
It's no one's fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ms.
I actually
I
this
hate
could
mix.
derail us, but I really do want to just go through every letter of the alphabet and their gender identity. That we could spend the rest of the episode doing that, but I'm just
Really-
bookmarking that
Yeah.
as
As
a,
a game-
friendship thing.
A friendship
Okay.
game.
One day we should.
Yeah, and like it's really up to the letters how they identify.
Yeah.
Like we
That's
shouldn't put it on them.
Wow.
It's fucked up of you, Antonia.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
I forget
Yeah.
what we were talking.
No, we were talking about
The name
like
thing,
the
and
the
then you
name
said you had
thing
name
and the
thing.
Ms.
The Ms.
and
That's
yeah.
my name thing. Was
And
the
how do you
Ms.
pronounce Ms.
Oh.
quickly? Because I feel like
yeah.
it could become Miss with.
No, you have to go hard on the Z. It has to be a voiced Z. Well, I guess a Z is always
Ms.
voiced.
Ms.
Shown.
Yeah. Like
Ms.
an S, Miss, that's a not voiced S.
Oh my god. Okay, I do remember where we were. You asked us if we would change anything about
Yeah.
our wedding.
Yeah.
And it's this pronoun thing. No. No, I do kind of feel like the venue, even though it was like very trendy and it was so like it was
Fill in the
beautiful.
listeners about what happened.
Yeah, so our venue burned down in the LA wildfires. And
Thanks for
then-
doing our job, Marnina.
And then
Should have done.
we're taking over the podcast. By the way.
Yeah.
You
And-
are
and,
Yenta.
and we're gonna start living here now too. And so we, like a month before our wedding, we had to just go back to our big spreadsheet and reach out to other spaces. And one of the places that we had found early on, but we were like, it's a little too expensive. It's like a little Instagram-y.
It's a lot expensive.
And its location, like there were some things that we were like, this isn't exactly our values. But then it was like, okay, well, we can throw our values out because there's a fire.
yeah.
And we didn't totally throw out, like they have good values too. I don't want to, they gave us a huge discount.
Yeah.
Evidence of their
55%
Yeah.
discount. And
That's
hell
huge.
that's our values.
Jewish values.
Jewish
Get
values.
the discount.
Get the discount and
Get-
take it with an open heart.
Yeah.
Speaking
And-
of milking the tragedy.
Yeah, they
Okay,
did a good
that's
job.
well
but their
milked.
tragedy
Yeah.
is real.
Well-milked tragedy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no, that is sort of a Jewish thing, is to milk a tragedy.
There wasn't no, it's fine. We're good. Milk and honey, a tragedy.
There you go.
Milk and honey
The only
and
other
solo
thing
show a
is
tragedy.
like there's like
Solo
little things. I'll have my own
Micah.
podcast
Sorry.
about my wedding.
My wedding.
There was like the one thing that it got lost in translation of like we didn't want to do individual dances with our parents.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do that, but we did want to have a moment after our first dance when it was just our parents and siblings came in
And
and
us.
danced with us. And that moment got missed because they were kind of scattered around the room and we sort of gestured and then it was like, oh, this random friend is here. And I guess we're not having a moment where we're dancing with our parents. It just was like, it came and
Yeah.
went. There's so many little things like that that's
Yeah.
like, and this and this. And I'm
know.
sure you experienced that too. You had so many people at your wedding.
So many.
That
We missed
you,
the
so
shtick
fun.
at your wedding.
The shtick was like this.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
The shtick was really in
I
and
like
out.
showed
planned
up
some
and-
fun
You
things.
did?
Oh, of course we did.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know.
Oh my
It's
God.
okay. It's
We
okay.
were going to have I mean, do you want us
Do it now.
Do it now?
Yeah. What were you gonna do?
I mean, we'd
Okay.
have to stand up. I think it'll ruin the thing. I'll just describe it.
Yeah.
Because it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
They want to hear it.
Yeah. You could do it for us later.
It was going to be
I'll do Foley for it as if it's happening.
Okay, so imagine 3 people get on the ground. And then 3 other people lift up their legs. And then it's a wheelbarrow race.
I love that.
And the 3 couples are racing. And
who were the couples?
So couple wheelbarrow race.
We were going around and like getting volunteers to do it. Antonia didn't want to do it.
Well, they asked me, but I turned it down.
That's fair.
Yeah. And that was fair. But Marley was like, "Oh, I could do it with someone else."
Yeah.
I was like, she doesn't want to do this with me, but yeah.
Okay, we also had an idea of after the wheelbarrow race, then everyone does like a good game. And that type of thing where you high five.
Yeah.
But, we could do that, or we could do good game, and the lines passing each other, but instead of high fiving, everyone just gives each other a little patch on the tuchus.
Hot.
Good game.
I would have liked that. No one would have heard you say anything. The music was way too loud.
For sure. It's sort of visual.
It was
bit.
Good. Well, do you think
that Jay would have felt like that was classy?
Do you know about the controversy about shtick?
We do. Do your listeners?
I think they must, but I'll repeat it for the. You know what I realized recently? Because I listened to a podcast and they were.
You've listened. Why would you listen to one?
No, that wasn't ours, and they were talking about things that they said on the previous episodes that I never heard, as if we heard it. And I was like, "Oh, we should probably explain."
Sometimes people
haven't listened to all of them. Did you know that? I know.
It's very difficult to imagine.
Anyway,
we pretty much have 4 listeners, and they listen to every episode.
They're huge fans.
Yeah.
That's true.
Shout out Miranda Lassar, Simone Lassar.
That person in Vancouver,
no relation.
Sunny
in Vancouver, who came up to us and she's like, I listened to every single episode
Sunny.
since Antonia joined.
Sunny is actually a good friend of mine.
Well, I count her. Anyway, the controversy is that Jay hates shtick. Jay thinks shtick is like an Ashkenazi is like an Ashkenazi shtetl Fiddler on the Roof, not classy thing. And which, to be fair, it's true.
It is, yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah. So not everything's about being classy.
I know. Well, not at our wedding. But the thing is that Persians also have shtick, and it's just that they dance down the aisle.
Yes.
Which is very shticky.
It's totally
very
shticky.
So shticky.
And that was significant shtick.
And throwing the flower petals, that's kind of shticky.
It is totally shtick.
It's kind of like very on the nose.
Very beautiful.
And
beautiful.
The best thing about the shtick is that someone was organizing your shtick, and she sent out an email being very specific about the kinds of things
did you get
allowed to happen in the shtick. And we had learned at the Bachelorette that that's because there were classy things and unclassy things.
That's
because she sent out that email, we got a second email being like, I'd like to change one thing. Actually, costumes are not allowed. I'm so sorry to have included that.
Jay's thing the whole time was like, no costumes, no stupid signs.
Yeah. So what? But then Jay was cool with the dancer who was in a costume throwing a glow thing around that whips people in the eyeball.
You lost an eyeball.
We were there for that moment.
You were?
Yeah, we were talking to you.
Do you have a video of it?
I was just about to ask you for the blessing. I was like, oh, this is the moment, and then you got whipped in the eye, and I was like, oh, never mind.
That was that was the funniest thing that happened that night.
It was funny once you were okay, but there was a moment where the vibe was one of great concern.
Yeah.
Wait, and did you have we described the person?
Okay, so the person. Okay, I don't want to make every episode about my wedding.
Yeah, so far it has.
But there was okay. So we hired these bartenders. Jay hired these bartenders, like that you come in and they like make, they bring out the shots on the airplanes.
They were sticky.
Completely.
And
he was like, the guy who was like in charge was like, don't worry, I'll bring my ladies, and they'll all bring out shots. And we were like, no ladies, don't bring out
worry,
the
I'll
ladies.
bring my ladies.
We were like, no ladies, no costumes, none of that. He's like, okay, I get you, it's okay. And then he brings this woman who's in a gray, reflective gray mini dress.
Sequins.
Looked like the maid from the Jetsons, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally in like the style of a disco ball, which was
Yeah.
perfect because then she put on her head a disco ball.
Yes.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
Like
because
she looked like, who's the DJ who performs with like a full helmet and you
Diplo.
can't Diplo.
right.
Did I get that right?
Sure.
I think so. But like
no
but,
one's here to fact check you.
I don't think you're thinking of a mouse.
Yeah.
DJ Mouse.
That too. Whatever.
like,
I don't
it's
know.
like her
Like
face
DJs
is,
with the heads.
but a mini
she
dress.
has no face.
No face. So we were like, don't bring your lady. So he was like, I'll bring a lady in the form of an object.
it's not a lady. It's an
It's somehow worse because
Don't
you've
worry.
objectified. You've literally objectified.
Don't worry, this is a disco ball.
I just simply have brought my walking disco ball, who then also comes out with a
Flay. It's a glow stick sort of flay.
A
It's
neon,
glowing. And
yeah.
she's like whipping it around and not looking where she's whipping.
No, she
How
didn't
could
whip
she
me.
look?
To be fair, she was not the one who whipped me.
Oh, someone else did?
Somebody else whipped me who was not a pro in whip. She is a whip. She knows how to handle the whip.
I could have sworn it was her.
I know who did it.
Okay.
A guest
Yeah.
got a hold of the whip.
Yeah, I guess she was giving out the
Yeah,
whip to
yeah.
for shtick. And someone took it and accidentally whipped me
Wow.
in the eye. But
Wow.
nobody has it on video. Even the videographer. What did we pay you
present.
for? Yeah.
I mean, just
Single drone captured.
yeah. If there's a way to extract memories, it's in here.
Yeah, we have it.
I know.
We both have it.
So you
And
describe it
it's-
to me beat by beat.
Oh, I mean, I thought it was funny.
It was so funny.
It's like we were like, oh, like this is so fun. We're having such a great time. We were dancing. It's like,
And then you're like, my eye! And then I like walked you over. I was like,
to the chair.
And there was part of me that was like, I have a job now. Like, that moment at a wedding where you're like,
No.
now I'm important
You were
doing a task
you
for the
were
couple.
so important at the tisch. I want
yeah.
you to
Yes.
know, and I told you this in real
That
life, but I
was
want to
fun.
say it on the pod publicly. And I've sent you both pictures of you both at the tisch and how memorable, how like just embedded in my vision that you two are at that moment, and it was so really beautiful. And
was
Antonia,
so
of course,
beautiful. And Antonia,
and of course,
obviously.
Antonia. I've given many props to
yeah.
Antonia
Yeah.
on the pod
Yeah.
already, but I haven't to you. And
I mean,
Best
that's
dish
our
ever.
that's our jam. It was
Yeah.
so fun.
That's on the paper.
And we're so glad that you wanted that kind of tisch because we
Oh my
love that
God.
kind of
I
tisch too.
know.
And
It was so
Of course, we're gonna
perfect.
step up and
oh, thank you so much.
And
Yeah.
just a little backstory and, advice for anyone doing a tisch was before
Which a
the
tisch
wedding.
is a table that everyone sings around and drinks and gives shots and is like traditionally, I guess, I'm curious your background on it, but like for how I grew up was like only men were doing it. It
an
was like
Ashkenazi tradition.
yeah. So did you all like grow up with tisches?
no,
No.
A bit.
Okay.
a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit-
What
a
was
bit
it like
tisch.
for you? A tisch.
A tisch.
But they weren't
tidbit.
mixed gendered probably.
No, a lot of
Yeah,
them were.
I mean
but
your brother had that, but that was only like
Yeah, but
5 years ago. Yeah.
my parents know lots of people who are
You're
very
right.
into Judaism, who are also very into egalitarianism. But I grew up in Berkeley, so what do you expect?
Come
okay.
on.
It's like I didn't work hard for any of this.
You're, in fact, world famous, you and your brother, for your feminine gendered hamotzi.
Oh yeah.
Our kiddish.
It's a
yeah.
kiddish? It's not
Yeah.
hamotzi?
It's not motzi.
Excuse.
Kiddish.
Oh
Wait, I
my
want to
gosh.
hear the,
The longer
feminine
one.
gender
The longer
kiddish.
one.
The longer one.
But first, I want to
Yeah.
hear your advice about the tisch.
Yeah.
that I
Oh yeah.
interrupted.
So a couple weeks before your wedding, Antonia got together a crew of queers who like to sing,
Yeah.
who would be at the wedding,
Yeah.
and which was a very special night.
I know, it really
It was
was.
like
Really
really
fun.
nice. It was exactly what I needed.
And we like
in that moment.
made friends that we then saw at your
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah.
And we're deeper friends with now. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're angling to get invited to their wedding one
Yeah.
day.
Fingers crossed.
We better.
But
And so we like learned
The
learned
songs.
songs ahead of time so
Yeah.
that we could be like a strong core of specifically for your wedding, like queer friends that knew the things. So it wasn't just the like Orthodox men who
Yeah.
were like strongly
Which
leading the
honestly, there were
charge.
none of those.
There were a couple.
There were a
couple.
that
There
were
were a couple.
leading.
Leading, no.
They were
They were taking
they were-
Antonia's lead really
and
well.
they did lead once Jay came in because I gave up my seat for a family member, so then I accidentally was in the back of the room.
yeah, but I feel like even
So
even
then they-
before
they
that,
took
they-
it on.
I don't mean to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
like
think
had
they were
good
on the edges.
energy.
They weren't like leading, but that's because Antonio was.
Yeah,
leading.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. That was amazing.
But I think the advice is delegate. Is
Yeah.
that? Did I
Yes,
say
don't
what
lead
you?
your
Or
own
have a
tisch.
rehearsal?
No, the
And have a
advice was have
rehearsal.
a rehearsal.
It was a great-
thing
that was all
because it was,
Antonia.
like, its own
Yeah.
special wedding event that
Yeah.
you were.
And I,
No, it was amazing.
And we talked
Antonia
about it
invited
too.
me, and
Well,
I honestly
we
couldn't.
talked about should you come to
Yeah.
it as well because you were like I could, and I was like, and
was nice for
we
Antonia to
decided
be the one
that
leading.
Yeah.
I thought that it would actually be more special to not have you there
Yeah.
because then it would feel like a secret thing that people were doing on your behalf,
So sweet.
as opposed to a thing you were organizing.
Yeah.
You know,
you were not the best at just sitting back on your wedding day. That was not your main.
I think at a certain point, like you had a conductor's baton, and you were like, 7, 8.
Shut up! Let me talk.
And at one point, I was like, I have some strings attached to my elbows and my head. How are my feet doing
controlling
this?
everything with the remote in my mind.
Yeah, maybe we're similar in this way. It's like the wedding was so much about just like relinquishing control and
Yeah.
just like, oh god, it's scary and it's hard. But
Yeah,
like,
well, I
just,
went to pass out the because we had a moment where we passed out wildflower seeds from the chuppah, and in like the vein
Wait,
of-
during the ceremony?
yeah, so it was sort of like because of it was a month after the wildfires, and it felt like weird to be having a wedding then a little bit. So we felt like there needed to be some like recognition of the moment that we're in as a city, and so we like passed out California wildflower seed packets from the chuppah, and I like went to get the basket, and Rabbi Brass was like, "Stop, Marnina, that's for someone else. Let other people do things." I was like, "Well, I'm just the closest. I'll just pick it up."
It's like, don't
She's
pick
good at
something up.
that.
Yeah. While we're saying stuff that might get cut out of the episode, can I ask about a little bit of, so before you walked down the aisle, did you have like a wardrobe thing, or like what was there a reason? There was
there
a
was a
moment
long pause.
where after Jay came, it was like, and where's Raye? And and I was like, oh, maybe there was like a wardrobe.
you
No.
just-
It
you were
was
just
just for the
preparing.
drama. I was
for
just
the
on it.
drama.
I was building it up.
stop.
I
You
s-
were just
Whoa.
ready and waiting the whole time.
It was like a minute.
Yeah, that feels long on stage.
It was longer. It was like 3 minutes.
Well, wait. You're saying after Jay
danced on the aisle.
Yeah.
And then
Jay danced-
you didn't come.
danced
For a
down the
long
aisle.
time.
Yeah.
For a long time. And I was like, oh, maybe something went wrong behind the scenes.
No,
And like, I want the
it would
truth
all, that
behind it.
part went perfect.
Okay, because we felt like
Started
Jay.
getting worried. that
Jay was
something
like
had
flagging
happened.
an energy of like, where's Raye? Like, did they
Maybe
run
what
away?
you're thinking.
That was the vibe.
No,
and we
I
were
can't
like,
do this straight wedding. I'm out.
It's too lavender.
Maybe what you're thinking of is that the DJ like ran Jay's song too long, and
oh, so
Jay.
you were waiting for your song?
Jay-
Or-
Jay-
It was
went-
after Jay had stopped dancing.
Okay, it was already no, yeah. So then I purposefully wanted that song to, because there's like a high moment of that song. So it really like crescendos up there, and I really wanted the build up and the drama, and then me entering on the high point at the key change.
Oh.
And that part went perfectly.
I mean,
I see.
But
yeah.
I'm telling you,
The
it was
built-up-
definitely not more than 2 minutes because in the song,
check the
it's,
tape. Yeah,
I will.
maybe it's a long 2
I will
minutes.
check the tape.
Even 1 minute of just waiting for
Waiting.
someone to come onto a stage.
Yeah.
The
feels
suspense.
Yeah.
The suspense is
I
huge.
wanted it. I
Good.
wanted
You
the
nailed it.
suspense.
You
got
got to
suspense.
start wondering.
I wanted it.
Well, and I
But
was
I'm
just-
glad you asked.
I literally
Any
just
other
went
question?
to all the other explanations. I was like, oh yeah,
couldn't
maybe
be on
like there
purpose.
was like something with the.
But
like, a
you
word
caught
for
that the DJ played the song during the chuppah too early, right? Micah's the one that caught it.
Yeah, I caught it.
I didn't catch it.
Which song?
Yeah, it was like clear that the song happened too early. It was like
Raye's entrance song?
no, the ending song. It was supposed to be the ending, and then like the rabbi was like, no, there's one more thing.
Yeah.
And like remember, so they like played the song, and then they did the one more thing, and then they played the song again, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think you're the only one.
I'm
Most
tuned
people-
into musical things,
Yeah.
and like I've literally like
Yeah.
led music
and
at
then
weddings.
someone else.
and- yeah.
Oh yeah. Marley was like, "I've never seen you more upset in your whole life."
Oh, no, I thought you covered it well.
Because I was under
Yeah.
the chuppah and I was like, "What do you?" Because this is I love that part of the chuppah.
Yeah.
I love the slow song to the glass break to the fast song.
Yeah.
So I was so upset that it was going to be
My
ruined.
favorite thing about your wedding is just that there was like so much happening and so many people that every time we've discussed it, there are
Different versions of
10
it.
new versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
I
hear.
love that too.
It's like, all the
It's a rich
different
text.
point of views. It's like if it was a book, you could have a chapter from every person's point of view.
Well,
of
it's like the Talmud.
Putting the,
It's exactly.
It's like a page of Talmud.
Yes,
There's the
we're
text.
gonna
there's
write
this
a
commentary, there's
Talmud
that
about
commentary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I love that everyone was confused by something. You know what I mean?
That's good. Confusion is what we're
also
going
part
for.
of the Talmud.
Yeah.
Judaism.
More questions than answers.
That's so real.
Straight to camera.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the kiddish thing? Because I also cut Marnina off on that. No.
It's just, you just take all the masculine words and make them feminine.
Yeah. So it's like
Hinchalatnu, like
instead of Himchaltanu.
But you also have a hamotzi that's different.
Nevarach et ein hachayim, which is like let us bless the source of life, rather than, and then hamotziyah lechem min haaretz.
I like that.
Which is, I believe, Marcia Falk wrote this like sort of collective, like rather than like blessed are you, it's sort of more like collective, like from our blessing of the source of life, like we bring blessing into the world.
You're the Jewish scholars. You're so
comedians.
Wait,
amazing.
did you just
But
clump me in
comedians.
with that? Because I went,
That's all you have to do.
And I just next to Martina and go,
Like they're sharp. Okay.
My mind was somewhere else for that whole thing.
Honestly, you and your brother
Yeah.
are such Jewish scholars.
Well, and my
And
younger
it's-
brother also.
And your younger brother,
Yeah.
well, he's eclipsed the two of you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just fully in
And
it.
your parents are
And my
like,
parents,
it's like
yeah.
considering none of you are rabbis, it's like, okay, but you kind of
Sort
want to be.
The five of
clearly.
us together
Yes.
make a rabbi for sure.
For sure. And
Easy.
the fact
Two rabbis.
that none of you, other than the youngest, are Orthodox.
Yeah.
It's honestly, your youngest brother is kind of like, he's ruining the bit by like, by actually going all the way, because it's
Yeah.
like, I just think it's great that people don't know that there are pockets of the progressive Jewish world that are this learned and serious
Yeah.
as your family.
And unserious at the same time.
And like you're funny,
so funny
and you're
and-
it's like it just flows out of you,
And talented.
Bits. And hot mostly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hot
Yeah,
family.
people don't
hot
know that
family,
Jews
that's
can
what
be
I
so
like to
hot.
hear.
And they don't.
We got so deep into wedding goss, which was spectacular. Did you guys bring us some goss?
Of course. Yeah. Okay, so last time I feel like we really let you down.
We beefed it.
Yeah.
And so this time,
recap
what your
for the
secret was
listeners.
last time?
yeah, was that we have a hair wall in our shower, and then so we put our hair on the shower, and I thought it was a really gross thing, and you were like, no one gives a shit, and then you're like, let's move on.
And
I think it's pretty normal.
it was so drawn out. the secret.
You're like, and you guys were like, okay,
we were building up.
pretty gross.
We get 0 points for that
Okay,
one.
so now we have secrets. We have many secrets
Okay.
of different variety.
Okay.
So I
Love
have
that.
like secondhand secrets.
Nice.
On the drive
those are
here,
fun.
I called my queer friend to be like, "What's new in the Midwest kink scene?" And there's apparently a schism between Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Love this.
That there's like a kink group that would like all meet up, and now they're like factoring into like 8 different. It's like the tribes. Is it 9?
The 12th tribe.
This is why I'm not the scholar.
Yeah, I
Well,
take it
you
back.
know what
That
it
one is
It's-
kind
of
it's
basic.
The United Kingdom of Israel becoming the North and the South. Judah in the North,
Sure.
Israel in the South.
But apparently, the kink
Or
meetup
maybe
is never.
flipped.
Yeah.
It's never going to be
that.
the same.
First of all, can I just tell you that, like, my adrenaline is so high right now. This is so exciting.
From which thing? The Judah and
this-
Israel thing? Or the,
Oh yeah, that gets me going.
Oh my God.
Hearing that there's a schism in the Midwest kink scene,
Yeah.
like this is the
that good?
drama that I yearn for. Okay, so
And
what
what is it
happened?
about?
What's the schism about?
I didn't get many more details than that,
Wow.
but just
Oh.
that like, just that Minnesota doesn't know, but Wisconsin is about to make some moves to start planning events without the Minnesota contingent. Yeah,
Oh shit!
I know, and I'm like,
But we don't know why?
I don't know any of the people.
Did you not ask follow-up questions?
And I think it's just like for boring reasons. That's the funny thing about
But they're
kink
never-
is
It's
that
about the admin.
it's about the seriously.
someone didn't fill out the spreadsheet.
Wait, can we tell a funny story from that world?
Maybe,
There was
yeah.
a meetup that was like the kink community has meetups that
yeah.
are like not for like picking people up or anything. Like it's just like
A munch.
we're
It's a social a munch. Yeah.
A munch.
Yeah,
I've heard about
exactly.
the munches.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
So,
so
they're just chilling. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a sexy time.
Yes.
and there was a new guy there who a lot of them hadn't seen. He was an older guy. I'm just helping you set it.
And he was like, everything, like people were just chatting. And then he would just kind of interject with a like, so like, what kind of stuff are you into? And then they'd be like,
oh, I do like age play, like
and he'd go, fuck, that's hot. And he just keeps going through this whole like gathering, which is has the energy of like people doing a jigsaw puzzle together, like
or like it's like a networking lunch. It's just like
Right.
a chill
like, people
hang.
are
It's like
probably
a
wearing sticky name tags.
corporate hang.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this guy just keeps going, fuck, that's hot.
Fuck, that's hot.
And so,
So
our
now we just
friends who
use
told
that,
us this
yeah.
story, they use it for this too. But just we want to gift it and spread it
yeah.
far and wide,
Anyone can use
like
that.
wildflower seeds. That anytime you could
Post-fire.
just be like, oh, like is it cool if I use your cereal bowl that you're done with for my cereal? Just be like, fuck, that's hot. And I will use your
good.
cereal bowl.
Yeah.
For
And
my
that's,
cereal.
and that's the new 6-7.
And that's the news.
Oh, okay.
That's
We have a lot of 11-year-old listeners.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we want
They're
them
gonna
to,
pick that up.
to
This
say
is gonna
that.
be a culture shift.
It's the millennial 6-7.
Okay,
Zillennial.
so that's the like
That's good.
secondhand. I don't know anyone involved with this.
If
I
anyone
have-
knows
okay,
what's going on,
I-
you have to tell us.
Yeah.
please, because like
Because it's
truly,
way too vague.
honestly, even if
But I
it
have
is
more.
admin,
I
I
have
feel
more.
like there was a polycule.
Yes, I
and
feel
someone
like-
slept with someone's ex-husband or current husband, something.
or someone's taking on all the admin load and is like
Yeah.
pissed about someone
done.
else, and then that someone had like a bad like scene with someone, and so
Or
then there's like
Minnesota is trying to divest from Google, and they've been doing everything in Google Drive.
yes,
yes.
yes,
It could
They
be a
refuse to
Google
do it.
Drive,
And
yeah.
honestly, deep in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's probably Israel.
Interesting.
I don't think these are Jewish people.
I don't think.
No,
I didn't
but-
think they would care.
Non-Jews care about Israel shit too.
Queers,
Yeah,
Oh,
Like
are they
Yeah.
queer?
in Palestine.
kink. I feel like
Kink and queer. I don't think
mean,
it's
there's
about
a lot
Israel.
of overlap.
My friends would have told me if it was about Israel.
okay,
Yeah,
But that would be funny
this
if it
next
was.
one is about.
Here we
Israel.
go.
Oh, good.
And this
Okay.
next one is
Fuck, that's hot.
Okay, this is
really
like
It's good.
this is like a friend's mom. I saw a Facebook post that was like, name someone who's more brave than Greta Thunberg. Like, just try than Greta Thunberg.
Incredible.
Sorry. I could feel your energy of like you pronounced it wrong.
I don't have to even say corrections out loud anymore.
you just mentally
Communicate telepathically.
And I saw a friend's mom post like literally everyone.
He's more brave.
Yeah, because she's mad about
Her going to Gaza.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean, even if you disagree with her, she's definitely brave.
It's like you're not in Gaza.
Even considering that, even if you hated what she did, you really think that everyone in the world.
There's no logic. That's just like older people brain rot. You know what I mean? There's
Yes.
no logic there. It's just
a flail.
Yeah.
Can we
This is
also-
like my mom sending me AI videos of Mamdani as a vampire. Stop! You guys, did I tell you about that? It's Mamdani as a vampire and AOC also as a vampire, and then she bites his neck. But she's like, I know
that sounds kind of hot.
It is.
Fuck, that's hot.
It's kind of hot. Fuck, that's hot.
I was like, wait, this took a turn to erotica, and I'm back in.
And your mom's the number one
It's just
fan.
brain slop. Yeah.
I would absolutely read AOC Mamdani erotica.
Oh yeah.
There's something there.
There's something there.
Vampire, ex-vampire.
Wait, so
Socialist.
they're vampires, and
Vampire.
that makes them.
Evil.
Oh, but what?
You guys, AI is so good.
It's incredible.
Micah and I watched a video of AI trying to do a commercial audition.
And it's a couple,
It's
so
a
it's
couple.
like it's like a very like straight cis kind of couple, and it cuts to like a real life person who's like directing them.
Oh.
And it's like an intercut thing, and they just couldn't get it together. Like it was like they were trying to decide. It was like the
Wait,
prompt
it was
is,
the AI.
The prompt
Yeah.
is
Generated.
make this AI couple like they're arguing about what color swatch
It's
they
sort of like
should
a home
pick.
improvement show.
It's a home improvement show, and
And they're doing the AI is doing improv.
is doing improv,
so
and
funny.
and like they like
So bad.
do a weird. At one point, they do a
Horrible.
3. Here, use your
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
At one point, they're like, "Yeah, this is the swatch," and they do a high five like that, and it's like, and it's like a 3-way. At one point, a hand just comes up to like point at the
And
And
a
it's
third
from
hand.
their stomach.
yeah.
Just-
And then at what was the other thing?
their voices would sometimes come out of the wrong mouth.
That's
And they would start mouthing along with each other, and they would be really weird.
so good. Can you guys do your mind trick thing for us now? Mind reading
no,
trick?
No,
you're not.
We don't do it on.
You don't do it on
we
cue.
don't just do it on cue. I mean, that would
Listeners,
be-
they can read each other's minds.
But it's real.
it is real.
It's real.
They-
They just can't do it right now.
we can't
yeah.
do it right now because we have to preload the. I mean,
We're magic.
Last night, speaking of AI, Artem and I have saved video folders of things to show each other, cute. And every
Yeah.
so often, we sit down and we go through each other's folders.
That's so great.
That's much cuter.
You don't
than
just send
sending
it?
them.
No,
You have to
no. It's an occasion.
That's so cute.
We sit down together and we open Shobuski and it's very cute. But last night it felt very dark. 2 of his videos that he wanted to show me that were adorable animal videos were AI and he didn't catch it.
What?
And I knew that one of them was AI because I had seen people reacting to the fact that it was AI. It was like bunnies jumping on a trampoline. And people had
I've seen that.
then made follow-up videos being like, I got fooled by the bunnies. And so I was like, I know that's AI. And then because I was thinking about the bunnies, I was looking critically at this video, and it was kids and dogs being cute together. And I'm looking at the video and I'm like, everyone's moving a little weird. And I start looking deeper and I notice that someone has too many fingers and like a leg disappeared. And I was like, fuck.
That's hot.
Bravo. Bravo.
And that's why they got a standing ovation.
And I think we can close out the episode now. I think we're done.
New tagline.
Wait, no. What's your other gossip?
Well, it's personal. And
So
so,
that
we don't have to get to it, though.
So you
Don't
must
want to
share it.
Like it's
No, it's fine. We can share it.
You just mean like the
I just mean
category.
it's the category is personal. So we did
We had a
secondhand.
secondhand.
We did friend's
I thought you
mom.
were saying like, well, it's personal.
It's too personal. It's like, yeah.
It's actually hard to talk about. Okay, great. I love
Here,
personal
you
gossip.
take lead on this one.
Oh no.
Well, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, having a
Yeah.
third person be your roommate. And
I feel too embarrassed.
you're too embarrassed to say it. Okay, there was one time
I like the start of it.
we had sex.
No.
They're not in a lavender marriage.
It turns out we have boinged.
And that's what Marnina calls it. Okay, there's a secret. Is that
I call it boinging.
Marnina will straight face to me be like, do you want a boing? And I'm like,
It's boinging time.
honestly, sure, yeah. That's how you can
Like
tell we've been
bunnies on a
together
trampoline.
a long time. Okay, so we weren't being mindful of our volume. We didn't care.
No,
We were maybe being a little mindful of our volume,
We're
but it was
conscientious neighbors, and we're not like we don't go full out.
okay. Great, great.
You mark it.
You win a point
Thank you.
for saying that.
No, I just think that's
important to the
context
story.
for like.
I think it
how
makes the
out of
story
character
kind of
this is.
worse. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, we do it, and I'm like, and we realize after
Those are
that
like little
our
kids.
our bedroom door was wide open.
Oh no.
And I've experienced there's a sound tunnel in that old apartment that just echoes down the hallway. You can kind of just hear everything.
You could hear a whisper.
And we were like, wait, did you open? Like, oh.
Did you just open the door right
It's
after?
like,
Please
no.
tell me you just opened the door for some reason.
And so we just, but it was just kind of a thing of like, we just didn't
We never
say
talked
anything.
about
You
it.
didn't
we never
say
talked-
anything?
No.
Yeah.
We didn't say anything and he didn't say anything. And we're all okay.
Everyone's fine.
We're all
That's
okay.
the perfect way to handle it, actually, I would say.
But in our defense, you couldn't, like, the structure of the bedroom was such that you couldn't see the door from the bed. There was like a mini
was like a
hallway,
little hallway
where
with
the
the
closet was.
Yes.
Leading from like the main part of the bedroom.
So when you're
to
in the bed-
door to
I
the
see.
bedroom.
I know the.
When you're in the bed, you can't see the door.
And you never said anything.
Never spoken of it to
And-
this person,
and
who
what
might
was-
listen.
I was
What
going
was
to say
their
he
energy?
listens to the podcast for sure,
Maybe,
and now
maybe.
he's gonna.
What
he
was
knows.
his
There's nothing to find
energy
out.
afterwards? Was it like a I know you know kind of
I
thing?
didn't sense a true shift,
We were
but
really
maybe
tuned
internally.
in. We were
I
really
don't know.
trying to keep track. I mean, I kind of get the feeling that when you live with a third person, you're like, they must be paying attention. It's like, no, they don't give a fuck about us. It's like,
Right.
they don't care. They just have their own lives going on.
They just had their AirPods
Headphones
in
in.
the
Yeah, they were
Maybe, yeah.
gaming.
They have no idea what you're talking
Well, they
about.
missed out on listening to, I'm sure, your really hot sex.
What do you
Yeah.
think they heard? Could you reenact?
Yeah.
Oh, move your elbow. It's yeah.
Actually, no, I'm
ow.
kind of tweaking my back a little.
Yeah.
Could you just
This is good boinking.
can you be in the center
boing
of the
me
back? Like
harder.
it's just like you're off center, and I need you to be in the center.
I'm just worried I'm gonna fall off. That's my.
My knee is going off. My knee is going off.
That's so real.
Your knee is going off.
Yeah, it's
Like
going
the bed?
off the bed.
Yeah, we have a full.
That's important.
Yeah,
We have a full.
You have a full.
Still?
Oh, I guess this is even more,
This
Goss.
is maybe the craziest
That's
thing
the
about
craziest
us.
thing I've
That's
ever heard from you
tiny.
too.
Yeah, we have a full.
You're both, and you're like big. You're not big, but you're
We're bigger than you.
You're
so
taller.
bigger than
We're
me.
Yeah,
fairly narrow, but we've
tall.
got some length.
You're very narrow, but yeah. So
We're
I
big.
guess
It's like two noodles.
Yeah.
Two noodles in a...
do you when you sleep, do you have contact?
Sometimes, but then often it's like initially, and then it gets too hot, and
then we
we'll
roll
pull away. Yeah.
at some point.
But you're still so close.
Yeah.
Because you have the little full.
But it's not that close. Like, I mean, last time we slept in a king.
Insane.
Last time we slept in a king bed, I remember in the middle of the night being like, hello?
Yeah.
Where are you? Like, just like swimming. Like, are you even in there?
No, kings are too big.
Kings are crazy.
Kings are too big.
I love kings.
Unless you're a
You just
giant
got one, right?
person.
Not just. We've had a king for like 7 years, and I feel cramped in a queen.
Well, you're with a gentle giant.
He's
Let's be
Yeah.
real.
He's huge. I'm also tall, and I'm a thrasher.
Oh.
And I also hate
Thrasher.
any contact while I'm sleeping. I can't fall asleep if I have any contact with a living being, and that includes fucking Moisha, who, let me tell you, is a terrorist
In bed.
in bed. Terrorist.
Not on planes.
No, but probably planning it.
Oh, God.
Classic
Moishe.
Moishe.
He just wants that crotch contact.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So more like a sexual
freak.
assaulter.
Freak.
Fuck, that's
Fuck, that's hot, bro.
But anyway, that's incredible that you have a full.
Yeah.
And that's
That's good,
that's
Yenta.
the juiciest
That's
goss,
good, Yenta.
I
That
guess.
was good,
Yeah.
goss.
Perfect wrap up.
This isn't coming out for a little bit. So do you have anything to plug?
Check out our Instagram.
At Couplet Comedy. We're
we're-
also on the other platforms, not just Instagram.
Yeah, that's true. But on our Instagram is where we have our link tree. We're posting about shows. We're trying to do a show every month, pretty much. So we have shows coming up.
And we're traveling around, so you might be like, "Oh, it's not for me. I don't live in Los Angeles." It doesn't matter. We're coming to you.
You don't have to be mad at them. They want to see our shows.
Yeah.
So,
No, we're
No.
coming to you.
Be mad.
that was a great adjustment.
Dumb listener.
And if you ask, they'll leave the door open.
Yeah. Ooh, and maybe by the time this comes out, we have a new Hanukkah
New
song
single.
that we want to put out in time for the holidays.
Yes.
Are you going to make a music video?
It's called Hot Hanukkah.
That's a good
Hot.
name.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we probably should make a music video.
You should make a music video.
You want to help us?
I would
do you wanna-
love to.
Yeah,
Oh
great.
my gosh.
I want to be involved. I'll be an extra.
Okay,
I'll be a
it's
cute little dreidel.
you and Jay
Twinkie dreidel.
oiled up.
Yes.
Being
Because our
dreidels.
last name is Shemen, which means oil. Perfect for Hanukkah.
Wait, I did want to ask if it intentionally has she and men in it.
Yes.
Because that's awesome.
It's so
That's
good.
That rocks.
Also semen with an H.
right.
Fuck that. rocks.
You're really smiling about that part. I wasn't gonna bring out that one. I was like, maybe this is a sensitive.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Shemen. That's us.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Are you legally changing it?
Yeah, eventually.
Nice.
Did you all legally change your last names? No.
No.
You,
No,
kept,
we
you
didn't.
kept
We
your
kept
last
our
names.
names, but the marriage license is like the one time to do it for easy.
I know,
Wait.
but they wouldn't let us do it because our names, because we combined our last names, but it's like not similar enough to our original last name, so we have to go through the court system.
Whoa.
It
Stupid.
sucks.
Honestly,
Okay,
transphobic.
so
We
annoying.
actually
know.
have a story
Honestly.
of marriage license
Say it.
being frickin'
well, they
annoying.
were just wrapping up the podcast.
I'm sorry.
But I want to know the license.
But
I want to know
this
the
might
drama.
help someone
Yeah.
to feel, because we told this to somebody else and they're like, this happened to me. So we sent in our marriage license signed by everyone, and we got it, and like with money to like register it, and we got it back, and they were like, there was a stain on it that, and there was
wasn't a
literally
stain.
not a drop on it.
and they were like circled a spot that was just
There was
blank.
like, it was a blank spot that on the page that looked the same as the rest of the
like
page.
there's water.
There's
damage.
a water
Yeah.
damage, and we were like, no, there isn't. And then there was a thing where one of our witnesses accidentally stacked text in it, like forgot to write Pasadena.
He forgot to write the city, so he was like, "Oh, I'll just fit it in above." Oh, but then that
His address, but it should have been fine because we had a second witness, which you don't even need, who wrote their address perfectly. So it's like there's no reason for this to like be an issue because they have the thing they need, but like they just, I think
They like to collect the
they like
money
to collect
for
an
it.
extra
Oh, so you have
$30.
to pay again?
They have to pay again.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
And get it signed by
And
our
someone
officiant
else
again.
said that the
and
same
yeah.
thing happened to them, where there was like a
That
stain
is
on
a
it,
scam.
and they had to send $30 extra, and I tried to like Karen, and which is not. It doesn't work for me.
You tried to Karen out.
I tried to
yeah.
Karen and be like, is
love
there
it.
someone we can talk to? I'm sweating so much.
Do you have a manager?
Are we even married? Like, what are you saying? Like, this doesn't count?
And
like,
she did say that we were legally married,
it's,
Oh, yeah.
despite
you
the
are.
not having the document complete, the certificate of marriage complete. So like, what the fuck are we doing here, City of Los Angeles? And that's the one thing that City of Los Angeles is doing wrong. Everything else,
One
great
and
job.
only.
Thumbs up. In terms of scams,
It's not that lucrative of a scam.
it's not
I
that
know.
lucrative.
It's a kind of a
There's
dumb
something
scam.
kind
Like
of
pranking
charming
us.
about someone in the registrar's office just being like, I want to get another $30.
I circled nothing.
Check this out. Stain.
Like, what if they do that for everyone? Then they're getting an
Yeah.
extra 50. It wasn't 30.
That's
it was like
big money.
$50. And then they're just shredding the new one yeah.
Yeah.
That could be it.
I respect
Next.
that kind of hustle.
Spin-off podcast. We're taking them down.
Get to the truth.
Yes.
Investigating the city of LA.
Welcome back
With
to
making
Serial.
up conspiracy theories.
When I walked into the office of the registrar,
Those are the footsteps.
We-
Doing Foley again.
that's great.
You just went perfect voice for like
Yeah.
when I walked into the
Yeah,
office.
when I walked into the room.
Perfect NPR voice. Okay. Thanks for being here. Once
for
more,
having us.
Yenta.
You're perfect.
Amazing.
We
This
love
is a
you.
perfect
We
Jewish
love you.
goodbye.
Yeah. Aw. Do you have another story that you want to
Off mic for sure.
And to the Yenta listeners, we love you. And go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Yenta if you want to get match made. You know, it's perfect.